Oh yeah. Market straight pumping right now. Not gonna lie, we break this high, might have to FOMO in along. We know that we got hedge pressure. We know that we got half gap. Both untested, above the high a day. We know those are statistically highly probable levels. But we got a pretty intense volume gap here. Not sure if we can bust above that. So, it's gonna be a fight. And you know what? You know what, fam? We're gonna party. Oh boy. We still fighting. A lot of buyers. A lot of buyers hitting the small bid, but like big bid. We need big buys up high here. A little bit of a lower high going on. It's risque. I'm not gonna lie, I had a long on way early today, right? I had a long on down here. I was on the road. I was just on the CQG app, tossed on a long, and I had a take profit there, and I had a take profit clear up at like 350. And then as I was coming home, I saw that we were about to bust above 300, and I was like, ah, sick. I'll throw a trailing stop on. You know what happened? You know what happened as soon as I micromanaged my trade? Came for me, and immediately wicked that trailing stop. That's what I get for micromanaging. That's what I get for micromanaging. Let that shit run. I knew that we were going up today. I mean, eventually, we sold off right up the beginning, but it's a pretty high statistical level. Slade's gonna join us here in a bit. DMing him right now. We're gonna co-stream today, baby. But yeah, let me see if I can pull up the Rocket Scooty. Let me sign in here so you guys don't see my address. Market looks a lot more volatile when you're headbanging, not gonna lie. Okay, so I can do this. Do that's SPY. I want QQQ. Lol. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll pop that out. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we like seeing. There we go. Gives us just like a little bit more room. But see what happened here, and I got this posted in Rocket Scooty too in the Discord. When we flush or rip right off the bat and we don't touch hedge pressure or half gap, both of those are such high statistical levels that you can usually count on a reversal late in the day. And I'll do that with shorts and longs. Just because like there's so much liquidity at both of those levels, like they should test, right? So it's just a matter of waiting it out and catching that long. Whereas like right here, yeah, we took a little bit drawdown on the runner, but it's also one MNQ, and this is a fairly large account. So, I mean, it can handle a little bit of drawdown, right? NQ can go to 0, and this one MNQ thing, like we'll be chilling. So it's all about just playing the leverage right and having faith in your statistics, right? And even if it did fail, like, oh man, sucks. Yeah, whatever. But at worst, we're taking what, like a $200 loss? Like, we'll be all right. Pretty good reward too. I'm just a little mad at myself for micromanaging that. Shouldn't have put the trailing stop on. Should have just left it where it was. Left it where it was. And let this thing vibe. Like we are right now. But oh well, we're still like a little green on the day. Not big green. Like I said, I was driving when I was literally driving when I threw that order on. So, I mean, we're chilling. Man, we lower high there. This is gonna get sus. All right, this is gonna be the level to watch. B chills in B2. We did hit HP, not on QQQ, on Spy maybe. On QQQ, we did not touch HP. We flushed right off open. See here, HP was at 373. The high of QQQ is at 372.62, right at open. Spy maybe, but I don't really watch Rocket Scooter on Spy that much. I don't have as delicious of statistics on it. Do. No, we didn't touch HP on Spy either. We're underneath on Spy too. So both missed. So, like I said, actually, Spy is a lot closer to back to HP than NQ is. Spicy. No, we were close to HP. We got close to HP, but we didn't quite hit it. So, I should probably throw this on a 5-minute chart. There we go. Just so I can see more of the day on one screen. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Don't really need the volume candles there. I got them on the side here. So we just sit here and wait. We wait. We could sell off. I don't know. We're still a little ways away. We got still an hour until power hour. I mean, it could definitely happen. We get above this high here. Then it's like, you know? But until then, it's like, So we're just kind of chilling. We're waiting. I'm not really sure if I'll even get a play, to be honest. Afternoons aren't necessarily my thing, but yeah, I mean, if we're gonna rip, I'm gonna be part of that, you know. I want to be in on the fun. Ugly price action, says Nick May. Man, it might turn beautiful here in a second. Oh, we poked that high. We poked her. I need to see buyers above there, though. A lot of buyers right there, and we're just Not sure how I feel about this situation. I was all aboard about, like, you know, breaking the high and then us ripping, but look at that immediate fail. I don't know. Could be in for an interesting afternoon. I also noticed how we broke IBL by the appropriate points and fell back into IB again. I don't know. Already kind of a disgusting day. This is a tough play to be in. I mean, I'm not in a play right now, but like if this like whole like this whole type of day, like I hate days that break IB by more than 15 points and then fall back into IB, right? And then go back to like IB mid and whatnot. Those days are gross. They're non-trendy days. They're the days I usually play the least. Like I'm not gonna make the most amount of I'm not gonna make my most profits on a day like that day. Like the days where we break IB and then trend, right? Break IB, retest IB, trend. Those are the days that I statistically am going to make the most amount of money. These days here, they're more of survival scout mode, right? And it's been like the last 3 days. I mean, yesterday, Friday sucked. Did Monday, got a nice win. Nice. Monday was very nice. We're happy with that. And then today, like I was gone most of the morning, so not really even a trading day for me. Outside of that long, but I'm not even sure it's gonna play out anymore. That failure's got me sus. Mm-hmm. 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 Anyone short right now? Anyone super short right now? Joel asked if the Discord name has changed yet. I'm not in charge of that. Joel, you're gonna have to ask. You have to ask the other members of royalty. I'm just a guy. I'm just a goose. I'm just a silly goose. Although I like it. Nan, Nestle Nan. You know, we're about that. We're about that. Joel of all trades left Nan. Wow. 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 Rude. Gonna give myself a seizure. Man, buyer's kicking back in. Oh, there's some size there. Some size of 37. Do we break back above? Is this gonna like actually take off? I'm about to sneeze. I want to see something happen here. A lot of buys. I need to see it get like actually above this level. I don't know if I'll chase with the long or not.
They say we're too young, that only fools would run away. Feels like we've been stuck, like every day has gone to waste. I wanna see something different. Feels like a life that we're missing.
Yeah, Brian, we're just kind of waiting. We're in wait mode right now. I mean, I'm not going to enter along here, but I'm also not going to short it because, like I said, I think overall up. I don't have a real short bias right now. Just from a statistic standpoint. Maybe I go short for it in queue, you know, just for the stream. But I think that's a real good way to get stopped real quick. Although it's not a terrible spot. Like if you wanted to short here, if you wanted to short here, I wouldn't hold it against you. All right, Joel, the server name has changed, so come back. Quit being a baby. Otherwise, we're gonna pull the beans out of Britain. Right, I'm short 15 minutes ago, but bailed out. Just don't like this area. Yeah, I think Slade was short too. I don't know if he got break even or not, or if he's still holding. Maybe we do sell. I don't know. I mean, like I said, there's this big volume gap here. That's going to take a lot of buying, like real buying, to get above. We still haven't... Have we made a higher high there? We still haven't even busted that high either at 307. So we could roll here. Be a roly-poly. Kind of died. Kind of died on us. Might chop around here. Build some volume. I feel that, Brian. Putting in a lot of effort for 10 points. I agree. I mean, that kind of looks like it was today's action, though. I mean, like, we flushed right off the open, and then what was this? Just a bunch of chop? And then still kind of in that overall, still a consolidation zone. And we're trying to break out of that consolidation zone. The chills in B2. How many PA did you lose at your journey? Get myself a seizure reading that. I don't know. I don't really know. A few. It's gonna take a few. I mean, like I said, it's a really cheap... Think of it as school, right? Tuition. Yeah, you may lose $15 on an eval. Maybe you lose $150 on your PA, right? But how much leverage did you have in that PA? $3 grand? So you lost $150 instead of $3 grand. Great R&R there. And we're pumping right now. Let's get this party started. So don't feel bad if you lose some PAs along the way. It'll take a few. And the biggest thing that's going to help you along your journey is just size down. Size down. Give that PA a chance to grow. And then party. Now here's a question. We broke above this zone. Does it actually run? Do we run? Or does it fall right back in? Hoping to see some run. Run, baby. I want to see high a day. Got some good buys here. But I mean, we need to see like actual confluence here. I'm not seeing much confidence. Need to see some confidence in the buyers. Confluence. I want to see them buy it up. Run it at least to 320 here. Like let's make something happen. I mean, HP's way up there. I think HP's at like 390. So like, do we get there today? I don't know. It's possible. It's really not that far up there, I guess. 390. Basically 4K. At 15,400 is basically where HP is. So that's what, a casual 90 points, 80 points to get to Zlev. So, I mean, it's really not bad. I think we can get there. We just have to believe, fam. We have to sit here, hold hands around the campfire, sing Kumbaya, and believe that there can be a bull market. I believe. I believe in 15,400. Not enough to like actually throw money at it, but like just to believe in it. Yeah. Eat banana bread. That's gonna be step one. Like your journey is like just eating a lot of banana bread. Like eat banana bread, then don't lose money, then make money. Step one to being a successful trader, eat banana bread, obviously. But then like the real step one to trading, don't lose money. Learn how to not lose money. Then once you become a break-even trader, you can start focusing on making money. And yes, there'll be days where you make a lot of money. There's going to be days that you lose a lot of money. It's about mitigating those risks, managing them. Make those big days worthwhile and those negative days easily recoverable. Like Friday, I had a loss on stream, which sucked. But it was only 150 bucks, right? Rough day, 150 bucks negative. But then literally on Monday, I made like 500. Like we made up for it fivefold. So it's just about managing like the days that you know you're off, size way down. Size way down on the days you know you're off or that you know might be a difficult day. Size down. No need to put extra risk. Don't make trading harder than it needs to be. And then those days where like it's obviously a bull market or it's obviously bearish, like so obvious you're about to call your grandma and say, hey grandma, you know your life savings? Invest that right now into NQ. Save those days for going big, right? And then days like today that are weird, fuck it, size down, chill. Throwing it 1M in Q on it with like 5K worth of drawdown, just like, all right, we're gonna be wrong or we're gonna be right, but at the end of the day, we're gonna be all right. Damn, this thing is fucking oh, sorry, excuse my language. But this thing's fucking taking off. Run it. Man, I wish I still had my runner on and like look at this fucking idiot right here. Like, look at this idiot that set a trailing stop because he thought we were gonna I thought it was gonna bust right here and run, right? So I was like, we'll set a safe take profit right here. Or like a trailing stop, right? I thought I was just gonna run, I was gonna trail on my way up here. No sir. No sir, not me. Not me, no. Market makers knew. And I didn't even post a picture of it either. Didn't even post a picture of it. And it still came and got me. Uh-oh. I got a DM from Slade. Call me. Oh. Okay, fam. Okay, fam. Okay, this is a banger though. Banger. Slade, if you're listening, give me like 30 seconds to finish out this hook, because god dang. God, look at this thing. It's just going up. It's a gosh dang spaceship. All right. Time to get serious. I gotta call Slade. Everyone be quiet. Ryan, be quiet. Stop yelling. Start a voice call. Now, forgive me if the audio messes up here. I'm gonna try my best. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Slade, call me. Goose, call Slade. Slade doesn't answer. Wow. Oh well, we're gonna jam till he joins. We're just gonna keep jamming. Oh wait, did he just join? Is he in?
Yo, let me turn my cam 1 second.
Oh, sick. Okay, we got Slade in. Sick. Dude, you looking at charts right now?
Give me so you don't hear yourself and get the camera ready.
Okay.
Well, can they even see me? Do you even need a cam?
No, they can't see. I can, if you want to screen share, I can throw your screen up on mine, right? But if you just want to voice, you're Gucci how you are.
Okay, and can you screen share?
What do you mean, can I screen share?
So I'm not delayed on your stream and I can comment on your trades, bro. Or I can just watch your stream.
Just pull the stream up. It's not delayed.
Okay, cool.
It should be as low latency as possible.
Yo, all I'm gonna say is, so I was short. You saw, I think in Discord, I was heavy short, dude. I thought I was gonna get 2 NQ short in. Ended up, I think I lost 4 points. I expanded my stop just a little more. I said 3 and I kept it at 3, but I was like, give me 1 more point. So it was 4-point stop, which sucked. But then I looked at all the previous history. I'm telling you, that long at the top, I bought the top. It was the most clear long I've ever seen. It was so freaking easy. But then I closed my trade completely on accident. I meant to hold a runner. Then I had to relong the fucking actual top, but I made 20 points off it, so it was good.
Hells yes, brother. Yeah, I was on my way home, like I was starting to drive home, and I just happened to check charts, like, I don't know, it was like an hour after open. And I saw where we were right down there around like 240-ish, which I had marked out. Like it was a level I had marked on my chart, and I just remember that because I did charting literally before I left.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I don't know what, like I had zero context as to like what price was doing or anything. I just knew that area was a long. So I just tossed 2 MNQ on it, and I took profit on 1 MNQ after like 20 points. And then the other one, I was like, well, I'm gonna leave like a 100-point stop on it. And it's either gonna go back up to 350 because I saw that we didn't test HP or half gap. So I'm running that play. And I was like, well,
can I give you a huge key to that long that even made me get long?
Hit me with it.
There was 2 major delta flips in a row, bro.
Oh, was there?
I was gonna call it out, but dude, you know me. I want to keep it to myself. I'm selfish. There was 2 delta flips in a row. I was like, we're about to take off.
And then we did. Yeah, like I said, I had zero context. I was long. I don't know if you're looking at the stream right now. I was long at like 250. I was long way before the actual bottom. It was just like kind of in my zone. And I definitely messed up because I got home, like literally right when I got home, I checked charts. And I was like, oh, like we're about to break 300, 15, 300. And I was like, once we break that level, like it's gonna run. And I was like, we're definitely breaking it right now. So I threw a trailing stop on. I was just like, if it rips, it's gonna rip hard and fast. And I'll get out whenever. I'll just let the trailing stop do its thing. As soon as I activate the trailing stop, it literally goes straight down and hits the trailing stop. I was like, wow. Wow, that's what I get for micromanaging the trade, because my trailing stop was literally the bottom of this secondary rip. As soon as it hit it, took off, and I was like, wow. Like that's just what I get for micromanaging it. I knew my level and I knew where we were going. I just should have let her ride, and that's a mistake on my part.
Yeah, well, it goes both ways, man. I mean, I am watching your stream, by the way, but I don't know if you were watching my short while I was posting it in Discord, but I was up 600, bro, 600. But I had such a good day today. I don't know if you saw my AM stream. I had such a good day today. I was like, if this wants to hit the bottom, it's 100 points away. That's a 2K trade. And I'm at my point in my Apex account now that the trailing drawdown doesn't matter. It just doesn't like at all.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna just let it run. I'm gonna just let it run. And I turned down the 600 and went to 0. But then I hit that long. I wasn't looking how much it was worth, but it was worth a good amount, so I'm happy.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing about, like, once you get past that threshold on the Apex accounts, is like the one Bullinox account I ran all the way up to almost like 20K. Like, once I got past the trailing drawdown, I was just kind of looking for home runs, and if I got in a really good position, I just let that thing ride all day. And I got fortunate, like, we were in a bull market when it was happening, right? So if you got long somewhere, it never came back. And it was like a few days in a row of just getting long and holding. Really lets those things grow pretty fast when you start hitting them with size.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once right now. My charts are minimized, but I am watching you. Yeah, dude. But I just also want to talk about the mindset, because my eyes turned, I wouldn't say red, they turned green with greed, because I had zero risk on, right? Like,
Yeah.
I lost 4 points at most, but then the trade's going my way and went my way fast. And then the second time it actually came back to me twice, and that's when I added another 5 in, because I only start with 5 lots. Came back, I added the other 5. That's when I got the 10. And once I added 10, it dropped straight down again. So I was like, oh my God, if this keeps going, I could add another full 10 lots and still have 30 points of room.
Yeah.
This could be a 2 NQ trade and potentially 100 points total. That would have been close to $4,000 in a single trade. But it came back, hit my break even, or I lost 3 points. Man, you should have seen how green my eyes turned, bro. I was like, this could be the biggest trade ever.
Yeah, I have that problem as well sometimes. Like, you get so far in profit and you see it's so green, you're like, well, this can really turn into a good trade. It's like, it's that happy medium though, right? Because how many times out of 10 is that trade that you took actually going to go all the way in your favor and pay out, right? You have to be able to kind of run those stats through your head. It's like, does it make more sense to take profit here, or like in the long run, like letting those run, is it better? That's like the big question, right?
Yeah, well, I think there's one factor to this trade too, is that I murdered this morning, like absolutely murdered. So I was already happy with my P&L regardless of that money or not. So that allowed me to like be like, okay, break even or not. If I needed that P&L or something, or like I really wanted it, I would have taken at least half off at the bottom the second time.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Like, however the day goes really like changes the mindset sometimes as well, to make us feel pretty confident about letting things run.
Yeah. I don't think, like, if you haven't made any money and like you're trying to do good on the day still, like, why are you hitting for home runs, right? Like, not every trade has to be a home run to be profitable.
You got to pay your bills first.
Exactly. But if those are already done and you're already up a lot, like, you could go for a home run.
Especially when you can get in with no risk, right? If you can get in with no risk and your bills are paid, fuck it. Let the home runs run.
Exactly. Because you know how insane that would be if that hit, bro? And it was so close to hitting, bro. Oh my God, dude. It drives me nuts.
Dude, I don't know. The market has definitely just been like, we had that multi-day consolidation zone, right? And then we just sold off today pretty hard into these levels, but I'm still not really sure how I feel macro's perspective.
Macro, I think 100% we're going down. I called out 330 in chat. It looks like it hit 29 exactly, or 30 exactly. and it's dropping now. I'm looking at your screen. I don't even have my charts up anymore. I'll bring them up soon. But I don't know what happens here. That buy was clear. Like I said, they were two delta flips. It'd be hard to assume. I think we go up a little further, even though it's coming down right now. I would hate to have to buy into this drop. I think maybe we go up a little further before the real drop.
I don't hate that idea because we're gonna retest the bottom of that multi-day range, right around 350. Around 350 is the bottom of that multi-day range. Once we test that, which we kind of aren't. Did we test that to the tick actually? Let me zoom in. No, we haven't quite got there yet. But once we test that, that's going to be the decision point. Do we find acceptance back into that range, or does it continue the downtrend? I think that's going to be a big decision point. But then after that, I mean, if we lose this level, I don't have nothing until pretty far down. I mean, basically 1500 is what we're looking at if we lose that, which I think would be a pretty quick flush as well. Quick flush down there, and then that'd be the next like kind of decision area.
Yeah, no, you're way more better at macro than me. So anything I say is really just like a feeling, I guess. I think your macro perspective, and I don't want to influence you because I know you're going to trade right now. So like, please, like, don't let me influence you in any way. It's all based off BS. I could tell you what's going to happen in a second, but I cannot tell you the macro.
And it's like I'm not really certain on the macro either. Like I think right now we're seeing a lot of profit taking. Just the way the sells have been a little weird. It's not like it's aggressive selling. It's just like really lack of buying. So like I said, I don't really know. I don't have a for certain like plan going forward for like the next week or two. I think it's just going to be volatile, and then when the bull market is back, it's going to be very, very obvious that it's back. Like it's gonna be buying that we haven't seen in a while. At least for like the last, buying that we haven't seen in like the last 3 weeks. It's just gonna be nothing but green hitting time and sales.
Yeah, definitely. I have some stuff to do. I did want to stop by and say hi. Do you mind if I come back in 30 minutes and I can really focus on Power Hour?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll still be watching your stream. I'm gonna leave it up. I'll be chatting, but I gotta focus real quick. And then at Power Hour, I'll be back and we can take some trades together, or maybe not together, but do some real TA because my TA finished after that trade. I don't really know what's going on now.
Okie doke.
All right, cool.
Bye. And back to the party.
When it gets dark at night, you'll find me by your side. When tears fall from your eyes, I'll try to make you smile. 'Cause to me you're the light that makes the darkness disappear. Every day in the night I fight while I keep you close to me. Life's been better since you're in me, so it kills me when you don't feel enough. Your heart's the purest I've ever seen, so it kills me
Joel,
when your days are rough.
if you're out there watching, I'm back. It's a joke. Come back. We all love Nan. Oops, hold on. I got a phone call. I'm gonna mute the stream real quick.
When it gets dark at night, you'll find me by your side. When tears fall from your eyes, I'll try to make you smile. 'Cause to me you're the light that makes the darkness disappear. Every day in the night I fight while I keep you close to me. Life's been better since you're in me, so it kills me when you don't feel enough. Your heart's the purest I've ever seen, so it kills me when your days are rough. I would miss you if I had you.
feeling good, baby. There's nothing holding me back.
All right,
Rude, baby.
we're back.
I'm nothing
We're
like that.
back. We're 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 back.
Don't be rude, baby. I'm feeling
The heck is the market doing? Is it being silly? Is it being a silly goose right now? What's good, Toph? We're just vibing. Huh, let me throw the raves on. Just for Toph. We're partying, Toph. Toph. Topherdicris. We're just absolutely cranking our mother effing hogs. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
you take away my breath. It's the truth, baby. I wanna feel it real bad. I'm feeling good, baby. Don't be rude, baby.
Toph. Toph. However you want me to pronounce it. I need you to make me some party music. Make me some party music for the stream. If y'all didn't know, Toph, professional DJ. Toph. Okay. Well, see, I always thought Toph from like Avatar, right? OG show. But I have a friend called Chris Topher, and I call him Topherdicris. So I'm down with Toph. I'm down with it.
You take away my breath. It's the truth, baby. I wanna feel it real.
I'm in a good mood. I'm in a vibe right now. I've taken like one trade today. You guys all seen it. Y'all seen it. We had the one long that died heroically with the trailing stop. Or like, look at that stop. Right before she moons. We cry. Toph is gonna make us a playlist. It's just gotta be vibes. It's just nothing but cranking solid vibes. Cause you see the rave lights. You see the charts. It's all about a party. And I know you know. Everyone knows that Toph knows how to party.
Ooh, you've been saying all the right things. Too good to be true.
Man, we kind of tested the bottom of this multi-day consolidation. We didn't quite get there. Need like a little bit more. We got this little volume gap. Fill that and then decide like, hey, are we gonna go back in? We're gonna find acceptance and love within this consolidation zone? Or are we gonna burn this mother hecker to the ground? I just need a decision. Is there a consistency rule in Bullinox? I think you just gotta be... I mean, like, if you pass in one trade, they'll be like, hey, what are you doing? But I'm not gonna lie. I had an account where I passed in literally 3 trades in one day, and they didn't say nothing, so I think it's somewhere around like 30% or something in the fine print. I don't know. I don't really... When I do, like, the... evals, because of the trailing stop, no matter how good the trade is, no matter how great my position is, I will take profit at $500 just because of the trailing drawdown part. Like, I hard take profit at $500 no matter what, because if you go 500 in profit, come back to break even, then like you're effed. right? So, yeah. So that for sure, like, it makes it to where you have to at least get 3 trades in on the 25K, and if you're doing the 30K, I mean, it leaves you plenty of room, right? Toph says there is a consistency rule in the master account, and it is 40%. So just like don't try to withdraw on like one hell of a YOLO. Hey Brian, are you here? Are you here, Brian? Are you around? Are you vibing? Or are you taking care of a kid right now? Brian is here. Okay, Brian, I have a mission for you. If you do accept, it's an easy mission. But I got a mission for you. All right, Brian, I'm gonna put you on mission rescue Joel. Don't know where he went. He got mad because we had to change the name of the Discord in honor of his Nan, who is a beautiful, wonderful lady who we all love. I think he's just playing a joke, but in case he is offended, I need you to find him or find someone that can find him. Bring him back home. Joel, if you're out there, we love you. We love your Nan. She's a wonderful lady. And we're happy that she brought you to us. Here, I'll even change the Discord name even further away. Even further away from Joel's Nan. Caleb's Nan. There we go. There. Now Joel has to come back. Caleb says, or asks, isn't it like a 20% or less chance in a day for both HP and half gap not testing? So, Caleb, here's the deal. I don't necessarily have a stat of them not testing. I just know that both of those stats are above, both of those stats of them both testing are above 75%. HP and half gap, not both of them together, but at least one of them should test. Like, half gap has a statistic on testing over 75% of the time, and hedge pressure has its own statistic of being tested at least during our regular trading session over 75% of the time. So when you pair the two statistics together, right, that's what we're playing. We're saying like, hey, statistically, these two hoes should test. So we're testing the top of this breakout zone here, right? On the micro. On the macro, we're testing the bottom of this breakout zone. Where'd you send it at, Toph? If you put it in chat, if you put it in YouTube chat, I can't see it. Toss it in Discord. Throw it in off Tofik. If any of you didn't know, in the Discord, Toph has his own channel called Off Tofik. Made that channel just for him. Now Toph, this playlist you made for me, am I gonna get copyrighted? If I get copyrighted, I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be an angry boy. How do we feel about this zone right here? I mean, we got 15 minutes till power hour. Is this going to support, or are we gonna flush this? I'm still on the, I don't know, 14 minutes left. Tough. We could bounce here. I'm not sure how confident I am in it, though. My confidence is lacking. Not seeing big bids hit, but also we've gone up a lot today with, like, not big, Yeah, I can't play if I get a strike. That's the ish. What I'm playing right now is it's a playlist on Spotify that's safe for YouTube, so I won't get copy or a strike. Because you're only allowed 3 strikes in like the lifetime of YouTube. If I get a strikey boy, that's no bueno. That's sad potatoes. I mean, this is gonna be a so let's mark it out right here. Right here's the level, right? It's the top of this like volume zone. We're either gonna fall back and find acceptance within here. Oh wait, sorry. I have like several charts. Hold on. Several charts and I'm looking at the wrong screen. Okay, here we go. So there's this acceptance zone right here, right? Oh, here, let's do this. We need price to not fall back into this zone. We need it to support here and go to this next volume node up here. If we fall back within this acceptance zone or this volume zone and find acceptance there, then that's bad. That's bad for us. We want that to not happen. So let's zoom in real close. Let's look at delta. So we want to see some volume kick in. Until volume kicks in, there's really not much for us to do. I think the trend continues. I'll zoom in real tight here, just so I can see the delta. Oh Lord, she trying. It's off Tofik. Off Toph. Here, I'll tag you in it. I think you know. I think you know about that channel. Just yanking my goose. Oh, wait, I wasn't paying attention. Got some buyers kicking in. Are we gonna run it? What's gonna happen here? Is it real or is it fake? What do we think? Is that a real bounce or a fake out bounce? Is it a trap? Is it a trap? I mean, we're supporting that zone that I'm talking about, this volume area. See, we're falling back in. It's a little sus right here. Oh, did you really not notice that that channel was named after you? What kind of silly goose are you? You've been in the server for like 30 years. Are you the silliest goose? I'm gonna give you the title Silliest Goose for today. That's the title you get. I can't believe you never noticed that. You requested it. If you go back to the very first message in that channel, like you requested that channel. You should be embarrassed. That's an embarrassing situation. We still love you though. Kind of. If Brian approves, we'll still love you. So we're getting some, I want to see more buys come in. I want to see more buys come in. We're still kind of sussing right here. Not sure if this is the real bounce or not. Where's the buys at? Where's the buyers? Where's Nancy Buyers? Brian says that we can forgive you, so you're all good, Toph. You're forgiven. You're 5 given, Toph. Not sure how I feel about right now. We got 10 minutes until power hour. And we got... Yeah, that was a fake bounce. Well, just notice how we didn't get any buyers there. And even on like time of sales, we just weren't getting much. So we got about 10 minutes to rescue this hourly candle and make that charge towards hedge pressure or half gap, right? We got a long ways to go. It could totally just be like a big old bear flag. So when you see real buyers kicking, oh, there's some buyers. There's a sizable boy. There's a sizable honky boy. A chonk, as some might say. A big chungus. Not quite a big chungus. Over 40, I will consider a big chungus, but at 35, you're just a chonk. And then like anything in the 20s, like that's just like a big boy. Not really, I don't even think a big boy is a good term. And then like 10s, like those are like medium boys. 20s just kind of like, I almost like don't even see 20 size orders because they don't really mean much, right? $30s mean like a little bit, and then like over 40, like when I see those orders getting thrown around, and especially like, it's weird, you'll almost never see like orders in between like 50 to 100. You'll see like up to 40, and then like huge like plus 100 lot orders come through. Let's watch Delta. Where buyers? Where art there? Caleb wants to long so bad. Don't do it. Don't listen to my advice either. This isn't financial advice. I'm an idiot. I'm just a guy. Raven. Right? I don't know how I feel about this level. I don't know how I feel about it. Are we gonna pump it? Both has his time and sales split into 3 singles, +5, and +10. Yeah, I just have the singles and then +10. In between like 5 and 10 really doesn't mean much to me, except for like maybe Globex. And then like I really look for orders that are that we're starting to take off. See, we got some big buyers coming right there. I don't know. It's gonna be a fight all through power hour though. I can tell. This isn't necessarily something I want to get in long. I think we might consolidate, and then like it's gonna be like a last minute dash type of thing. I don't know. It's just fighting really, really hard. I mean, overall uptrend, right? But it's a slow one. So I'm not sure how I feel. But the degen in me says long 5 minis. obviously. But yeah, back to the time and sales. I like looking at the singles, so like I can tell like the rate of sales going through. Like I want to see like how many sales are going through and how fast they're going through. Like I really look for like the rate to increase a lot. Like you're seeing that volume increase a lot, like at the lows or at the highs, wherever you're wanting to get that order in at. And then I just have the plus 10, so I can just see like big boys hop in. Imagine working for an oil company and not trading oil. Couldn't be me. Not me, that's for sure. Yeah. I hate oil. Even though it pays the bills. I just hate like the oil industry in general. Banana bread trades from Brian. I don't trade Delta, but I'm looking to incorporate it or at least keep it available. Do you only look for Delta flips on the 5-minute time frame? All right, we're gonna turn volume down. We're gonna get real serious for a second. Real serious for Brian. This is for Brian. Brian. I personally, myself, Goose, only use Delta on the 5-minute time frame, and I only look for those big flips like at, oh my goodness, look at all the volume coming in right now. I only look for those big flips like at levels. So like when we're not at a level of interest, like say through here, like I don't care about any of this Delta at all. And you trade ES or used to trade on ES, it's like really clear. Delta. NQ, I'm still like, if we have like professional, intermediate, and novice levels of reading Delta, on ES, I am a professional Delta reader. On NQ, I would say I'm definitely intermediate. Like I'm above novice just because I'm applying my ES knowledge. But my thing with, oh my goodness, my thing with NQ is I haven't been trading with NQ Delta by candle long enough to know like what numbers are like really mean something, right? Like on ES, I can tell you like what numbers are going to be like when I see it. It's like, hey, like that's like really big, or like this number, like it's kind of invaluable. Whereas NQ, this thing is just an absolute tank missile right now. Good thing I didn't leave a trailing stop down here. Like, I'm really glad I didn't have a trailing stop right here. Good thing. But no, I only look for it at levels, and you can see the same thing with time and sales, right? Like, you really, depending on how you're watching it, if you're really good at reading time and sales, you don't need Delta because it's going to show you the same thing. It's just showing you the overall, like for the candle, right? So you're going to see like, okay, was there more green or red in this candle, right? It just kind of gives you that kind of trying to think of the right word here. I'm not going to think of it, but it just gives you that good feel. I could probably turn Delta off and trade just with time and sales and take the exact same trades. I can see the exact same thing. Yeah, if you like time and sales, there's really not a reason to incorporate Delta other than if you're more of like a passive trader, right? Like if you're not staring at charts full time like me and Sladar or you are, then Delta's nice because it's just going to tell you what time and sales we're doing throughout that candle, right? The overall time and sales for that candle, if that makes sense. But ES, I would say ES Delta is a lot more valuable in the sense versus NQ Delta. NQ Delta is kind of like, like I said, I don't really, unless it's like at a very obvious level or there's very clear Delta flips going on. Like right here was a pretty decent Delta flip, but nothing crazy. I'm really not gonna watch Delta that much. I'll just watch time and sales. Like I said, I'm looking for these big orders. I'm looking for the rate of orders going through on time and sales. I'd say that's more reliable in the moment. Excuse me, hiccuped. Got the hiccups. So I hope that answered your question, Mr. Brian. Do we get hedge pressure? Let me figure out how to do a poll. I used to know how to do it. I used to know how to do a poll. Yeah. Here, let me. We're calling Oso back up again.
Yo, I am here. What's up, bro?
What's cracking, my dude? Let me turn the music down just a little bit. There we go. There we go. What's vibing, my dude? What's bracking?
Chilling. I now have my time. I got 1 hour, which is perfect per hour. I haven't done any TA, but I'm gonna start doing TA now.
Swag, my dude. Swag.
I'm also loading up Bookmap. Can I say, Bookmap? I'm not finding too much value out of it yet.
I think with Bookmap, with the way you read time and sales, it's kind of just, it's showing you the same thing, but just like different. That makes sense?
Yeah. I don't know. This weekend, I'm going to do training. You're welcome to come. It'll be live stream, but with Brian. And we're just going to do no time and sales allowed, only Bookmap, like chart screen, and see how we do. I think I'm going to do horrible, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's good training though. Like it gives you in there with like without the extra bias, right? Like if you could trade solely off this and then you can use it to add on to something else.
Exactly.
The other day, I guess it was yesterday actually, while I was chilling at home and I was messing with something on my computer and I decided to do some replay last night. I just picked a random day. And what I did on all my replay charts is I turned all the colors off, and all my candles were literally just blue candle. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna read price action without a bias of the color of candles that are going on.
Bro, I saw someone say that in chat. I swear to God, I was gonna do the same thing.
Yeah. So it's actually.
Does it work?
So what I noticed is. I think it just makes me watch time and sales harder. I tried it a little bit without time and sales and just reading like the raw candles. And I find myself just like looking too much at wicks. And, you know, we have certain market conditions where we just run wicks all the time. So I didn't necessarily find value until I put time and sales on it. And when I put time and sales on it, I was basically getting like a gauge of like where we were on the day and then reading like the volume in those areas. And because I wasn't getting a color of the candle, you know, I wasn't looking at it with a bias. I was looking at it just like with the raw, like, hey, time and sales is saying this, price is here, we're consolidating here. This is what the move should be type stuff. I don't know. I didn't find too much. I don't know. I don't think I found enough value in trading without the color of the candle to like incorporate it, I think.
Yeah.
But it's still good training though.
Do you have any idea of what's going on right now? Are you thinking about taking any positions?
So we just had a big burst of buys come through, like a big explosion of buys, and I don't know if that was an exhaustion buy up or that was the continuation of this trend. Right? We still have hedge pressure up. It's at like 390. So we're about 60 points away from where my long target would be. I think like overall my bias is still that we go there. But as far as entries go, I really don't have any. I don't think I can long up here, and because of those levels above that I just mentioned, I can't really short either. So I think I'm kind of just stuck this power hour unless I were to like FOMO along.
My read right now is it's going to continue up. I hate to say it. Well, yeah, I was going to say red to green day, but there's not enough time. It's 1% down. So maybe I would guess NQN's around negative 0.5%.
Yeah, I'd say we probably end negative, but we're going to go try at least test. Like we'll break initial balance high. Basically, we'll go test open at least. Or 360 to open.
I would love to say a short is available right now. You know me. I would love to short this. I don't see a short right now. I think it's very dangerous. I mean, I could find a short with like low risk.
I think
But
macro wise, if you could get in a short with like really light leverage, I think there's the possibility of a short just because we're testing the bottom of that prior multi-day consolidation zone. But other than that, like as far as the day goes, I think I'm too worried that we have a little higher to go yet to try to get in a short right now, at least.
yeah, and I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll throw on one MNQ and just like a 50-point stop. But even that, I think we're still going up, so I can't yet. If we get another leg up, I'll start looking for shorts. But it's risky as hell right now.
Yeah, it's like I said, we're just kind of in the middle of some stuff right here, so I'm not confident in either direction as far as like entering a position.
Yeah.
Up is the direction I choose as far as bias goes. It's just like I'm not gonna long here.
Yep, same here. I'll let you know if I see anything. I'm watching.
Okay.
Is your music on, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say good. Don't turn off your music because of me.
No, I've turned it back up. We're gonna vibe.
Hell yeah.
If you do want to share your screen, share it there on Discord, and then I can put it here on my screen.
Yeah, I will if I see anything.
Okay.
I'm looking at Bookmap right now. I don't see nothing. I'm watching time and sales. I don't see nothing. I'll let you know. Big sales coming through right now, but I don't think it means anything.
Well, we had those a few earlier too. Like we'll have these big sells come through, but then it's kind of just like no follow through. Like they're big size, but you're not getting them on the raw time and sales. You're just getting like the big ones to show up, but then no follow through with everyone else.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, and this is something that I've been thinking about a lot lately, because I've been reading time and sales really, really good lately. But I think the next level that no one has talked about, at least to my knowledge, I've never seen anyone mention this before. I think there is patterns in times and sales that you can pick up on, just like there's patterns in charting. And you could see what, like just how you mentioned, hey, there's been like this seller that hits, and he hits with 10 lots every time. I don't know if you noticed that, but that's the one pattern I'm talking about, like directly today. Just hits with 10, and you'll see maybe a 14. They're pretty consistent, and it's just that random things to drive price down, and then get spot up. And so I think if you could visualize it, I'm pretty certain there's patterns just like in the chart on time and sales.
I'd agree. What I look for, the one pattern that I look for in time and sales that I've noticed is when we get to lows, like if it's the real low of day in like in a bearish or bull market, right? If it's a real low a day, you're going to see some like plus 40 size orders hit. But then you'll also see a lot of those, like the plus 40 will hit, and then you'll just see the raw time and sales just go flash green. And like when that happens, like I know the low a day is in.
Yeah, see?
We've kind of noticed like with this bear market that we've seen the plus 40 come in at spots, but we don't see the flash of green following. And when that happens, it's like, okay, we probably got lower left to go. And so far, that's kind of been right. So I'm waiting to see bull market come back and confirm that theory again.
Yeah, and today used to be days that screw me, because it's hard to imagine, and I just called out, I think NQ is going to get the 0.5%. I think we continue up right now. Even though sellers look good, man. 217 lots just hit. They might bring this down a little bit right now. Mm-hmm. But these days used to screw me, because when you see negative 1.5% on the day, you're like, it has to drop at some point. Why not just scale in forever? Next thing you know, you're over leveraged down like 50, 70 points from where you shorted, and you're like, this has to come down. No, it doesn't. It took me a while to learn that lesson.
Yeah, this day also is kind of what screws me as well, when we have these days that break initial balance to one direction and then come back and break initial balance in the other direction, right? Like, so we broke initial balance low and we broke it by enough to consider it the start of a trend, and then immediately breaks back out of that trend, right? We we're officially in like a good downtrend. You should be targeting the minus 50%. And it breaks back into initial balance and then goes back to initial balance high. And those are the days that used to really burn me. Even on Friday, it burned me, right? And then I kind of like checked myself a little bit. And then Monday and today, I've made money off of those. Even though initial balance said one thing, I took that bias aside and looked at the market for what it was and made money. But when we do that, it really, I don't, it goes far enough. It's the same thing that you were saying. It goes far enough that it makes you think like, okay, like this should continue trending this way. And then it's just like, nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, and can I say something real quick on this candle that we have right now? Big buyers really just hit. If this drops, expect a 10-point drop at least. I guess 10 to 20, maybe the bottom of this range even. The local range, like the nearest range next. The buyers that just hit, if they don't hold this, there's going to be some downside.
I said we just left a little bit of volume up at 350. Dude, we were so close to where my take profit was at on my micro long. I'm so mad. That would have been such a sick play.
I might take this long because there's like 2-point risk. I took it.
You took it. You got long. I don't hate it.
It's just I saw the buyers come in. I think the buyers might get faded. I only took it on one MQ.
No, they just hit pretty hard.
Yeah, they're hitting hard before at the bottom of that wick. That's what I was saying. Like, if sellers can get through these buyers, it'll be a big drop. But if these buyers hold, they're showing they're still interested here. So I don't know if they're gonna hold. These sellers are hitting hard too, but it's gonna cost me $10. And if I'm right, this is like a 20-point trade. It's worth it.
Yeah. Man, buyers hit hard for a second and they just kind of disappeared. They need to come back. Come back. It's getting sus too, because we're getting to that spot where like we're getting really close to where the target is, so people are also like exiting positions, right? They're not holding to target. So it's gonna get, I think this end of day is gonna get really spicy. We're gonna explode one way or another, in my opinion.
That's weird. I tried to oh, what? My quant tower just crashed. I was trying to share my screen and it crashed my quant tower.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I wanted to show the trade with the risk, but the whole thing just crashed. Let me restart it. Hopefully it does my stop if it does hit it.
Buyer's still fighting. I think we might get a pop. I don't know. Ooh, that was a big flash of red right there. I don't know. Hell of a fight going on right now.
Yo, that's crazy. Every time I share a screen, it crashes my quant tower.
Are you clicking share screen or share app?
Share screen app. I don't know. What I got a solution. I could.
When you go to share it, hit the share screen instead of share the application. Because I have the same thing happen too with Quant Tower. If I try to share just like the Quant Tower app in Discord, it'll crash Quant Tower.
I got a solution on OBS. You could actually start a virtual cam, and I think it shares whatever you have on OBS. So I'll just do that.
That works too. You can throw your webcam on there too if you want to have the bear on.
Yeah, why not? I'll load up the bear.
Load up the bear, baby. I got a setting ready to go for the bear.
Hell, dude, I just upgraded my thumbnail too. I'm hoping to get some more clicks.
Excuse me. Seeing some big buys come through. I think you're gonna be all right on your long here. Do you have a take profit or just a stop?
Just to stop, like I said, I think this is worth 20 points minimum. Like from what I've seen, this
Yeah,
is potentially a big trade. But I hate the risk up here, so I can't leverage.
Huge buy just hit, so I think we're gonna run. We just got a 51 buy. I think we get a pop to 60 at least off this one. There she's going. How loud she trying?
Can you see my screen?
Yes. All right. Let me full screen that thing. And let me. I'm gonna have to move some.
Oh, is it inversed? I think it's inversed.
I don't think so. Here, let me move this over.
Is my bear on the right side of the screen for you, or the left?
Bear's on the right side of the screen for me, and then.
Oh, weird. It's left for me. Okay, whatever. As long as it's working.
Bang. All right. We're vibing now.
Hell yeah,
So
dude.
we're looking
Yeah,
at we're looking at your screen now.
It looks like I'm gonna get stopped. It was a good attempt.
Ah,
We saw
dude.
the buying,
Yeah, it kind of ripped for a second and then flushed right back down.
and it looks like I was exactly right. It's gonna cost me. I said $10. It'll cost me 11. So it was a good stop.
Yeah.
We're good to go. Back to your stream.
Oh,
I'll let you.
you want to go back to mine or leave it on yours?
I mean, I got nothing now. I like the buyers there, right? And they did push, but sellers pulled through. I do think there is going to be a long. I saw Brian write out 330 or something.
Well,
Wait, we're only at 330?
we're at 320 right now.
Brian, I think you're in here. What was the level you called out? Was it 330 or 2? We're not up 100 points, are we? No.
From the lows, we're about 100 points from the lows.
Huh.
Huh.
Big sellers hitting again. Man, these sellers, I'm telling you, that stop may have just been a stop rep. I'm not going to take another trade
Still
here.
seeing buyers.
Well, dude, the sellers just hit, have no progress.
That little flush
think
though
this-
has me a little nerve. You know, I'm gonna throw one light.
That's what I'm doing too. I just got on again.
We're both long in the same spot actually.
Yeah, I'm keeping Bond and Wick though. I don't need a lot of room on this. The sellers do this thing. I don't know if they're. It doesn't seem like it's sellers yet,
Here, let
but
me
the
see.
sellers do this thing where it's just they slow walk it down, and buyers keep buying and just keep slow walking it, and 50 points later they liquidate for a big move down, and that's like the deadliest seller move there is. This is kind of setting up that it might look like it. It's not it yet, but I am scared of that. I just think buyers have complete control. I'm actually gonna go 2 lot here. I'm gonna have.
I'm gonna just leave the one. I'm gonna leave the one and I'm gonna let it run to it's either gonna get stopped or we're gonna get 380.
Yeah. I mean, after this trade, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be super safe. I have I'm not gonna say how much. My bag today was phenomenal. It was 2 days big bag in a row. 2 days. I generally don't have 2 big days like this in a row, so I'm planning on keeping it. What's your stop at?
I'm just kind of like eyeballing it. I don't have a hard one set right now. I've had a pretty good day, so I can, I'm not, 1 M&Q isn't gonna hurt me.
Okay, then I'm gonna go the full 10 point stop. Screw it.
Let's see, I'm in at 23. But I think we might get, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to let it get a quick flush.
So my first entry is at 22, which means I'm a better trader than you.
Yeah. Well, I know that. Don't. I just don't feel like the bottom of this wick is quite safe, but I don't feel like we're far from the bottom either. Although we got 10 minutes until the 30-minute rotation too. Next 10 minutes are going to tell a lot here.
I don't know, man. I think everything is valid right now, but I think
Oh, there we go. There we go.
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to get these buyers out of my mind right now. I mean, look at that. That's giant sales coming through, and this candle's still holding up somehow. I would mark this as a pivot level. You know, I will.
Market daddy. Let's see. There the buyers are coming in. We're starting to get some volume kick in now.
Yeah, I'm marking this as a pivot level. 24.
I'm gonna add. Make my position worse, but I think I'm gonna add. If we can break the top of this next candle, I'll add. So if we get above 35.
I'm holding mine. I don't trust any of this. It has to break at least that high.
Yeah, we get
If not-
if we break 35 with velocity, I'll go ahead and add to it. My break even will be in a pretty decent spot.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that too. I want to break that local high, the one right next to us.
Yeah, that's at
We
30.
break that,
That's at
yeah.
35. Yeah. Break that local high. That's also the 5-minute high.
Man, we're already up 10
cooking.
points. I'm up $40 almost.
Yeah. Need a
I might just set
little
break even
more.
and chill. I'm gonna set break even and chill. Actually, I'm not adding. Hey, we broke that level. Maybe not with velocity, but we
Yeah,
did break that high.
Not with velocity. I wanted to see a big boy. Not seeing big boys yet. Makes me a little nervous to add.
I mean, this is a crazy spot, bro. We're at like. the
Yeah, I
highs
mean, we
of
are
the high.
kind of longing the highs. You're not wrong.
Yeah. That's why, I'm not gonna add because.
I am I'm gonna put a stop loss in at the bottom of that wick though, right below our entries. So stop in at 317.25. I don't think I'm gonna get the ad.
Yeah, and are you on all your accounts right now, or are you just trading one?
Just one.
Okay, cool.
I don't have the
Damn,
confidence. I don't have the confidence to trade all 20 on stream yet.
Yeah, dude, it's rough. Let me see how much I'm up.
I'm up 25. You're probably up $50. I'm up 25.
45, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go, dude.
So we got HP up at 373. So 390 would be target for a runner if we can get above though. I don't know. This is going to be a tough fight.
What about, have you traded at all today? Are you green, red, anything?
I'm up $190.
Nice, dude.
That's without this trade.
Yeah, and if you note the sellers right now, they're all one lots. And so you could argue, if you watch my streams enough, you'll know that I could identify these impulse waves down where I generally add. This strikes me as potentially one. It's not the same thing as the ones I normally call out, but it has the potential to be one. Like I don't know how to explain it because I can't even replicate it if you ask me to. I just know it when I see it. But there's these impulse waves down every single time I add to them, and it's all over my streams. I add to them and it just shoots back up. I don't know how to explain it exactly. It's just one of those things with screen time, and this isn't really like it, but it does have the potential to be one, and hopefully it does do that. So we are seeing lack of sellers now, by the way. Lack of sellers, and buyer 16 lot, 7 lot just entered.
Mark in chat says his first time here. Who's the bear? The bear is Oso, El Oso. Check him out on YouTube. I think your link should be in my description. If not, go to one of our podcasts, and your link to your channel's in there too.
Yeah, or I'm like your partner on the channel. Like I think if you scroll all the way down, you'll see my.
If you go to my homepage and scroll down, it's El Oso.
Yeah. So
Best
the thing that
best
makes
time
us,
and sales reader in the game.
Thank you. The thing that makes us such a sick combo is there's no better trader when you're talking about levels and understanding macro. But when I say macro, I mean more on the day and like levels, not like, hey, what's gonna happen in a week. That's Goose, and then you get to combine it with I can interpret like any 5 minutes. Like you can put me in any 5 minutes, I'll tell you what's likely to happen, right?
Exactly.
So when you get both of those together, I think it makes for a cool stream. So that's why we're trying it out.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty deadly combo. Yo, 80 Steve, what's up? I don't know. I need to see some buyers kicking. I think we're gonna get it.
Yeah, I mean, even if not, right? This is a great trade. Like if I was willing to put on leverage here, which I'm not, dude, you had such tiny risk. Both of us have the perfect position. You could take profit here if you wanted. It's a solid trade, regardless if it breaks even or not.
Yeah, I think I am going to boom my entry to break even because we flush here. I think we go quite a bit lower. Oops, that's way too much. All right, so my break even's at 24.5 just to make sure I cover commissions. Just in case we get a flush down to like 300, and I'll relong again down there. But no point in having extra risk on if I don't have to. I really wanted to see us just break that level, and we're kind of having trouble right there.
Yeah, I still am seeing more aggressive buyers right now. So unless they get absorbed, oh, now we got some sellers, but I still think, I don't know. I think buyers are aggressive.
Their buyers are hitting.
Yeah,
they just came through.
but they could be being absorbed. I mean, that on my screen, bookmap 23 and 51 lot, and the candle didn't move. This could be absorption. So one of the things I look for, by the way, is when we see those big lots entered, you also want to look at, if you look at my screen and the most recent candle, the one before what's active right now, look at the volume that was put in.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually one of the lowest. So even though there was a 20 lot and a whatever lot, 15 lot, the overall volume on that candle was still low. So even though like your brain is telling you, bro, all these people just entered, it's like, no, they didn't. Look at the volume.
Yeah.
You want to see that hit, and then you want to see follow-up volume as well. It's like, even though it looks like a lot, it wasn't, because no one else entered.
And we're getting some massive absorption here, but we are right at this volume. This is the last volume gap left on the day at the highs right here too. So if we can clear
Here's some volume.
As if we can clear it, then we fix all the volume on the day. Need to break 45.5. Then that's the last bit of volume that needs fixed on the day.
Man, these sellers are really getting at it right now. This is making me nervous. I'm trying to formulate like my plan what to do after this trade. After I'm in a trade like this, I need my mental energy, so I can't keep reading or I'll be dead in like 10 minutes. So what I'm doing now is kind I'm trying to formulate what happens next. So like, if I get the break even, I think I'm gonna give my chance to do one more long. I'll have to wait because I think it'll drop lower, but I think I'll give myself a chance for one more long. 50 lot sell, by the way, and that will be my last chance long after this.
Yeah, I think if this fails, we're gonna go test 300, then maybe 280. I mean, we fall back into that previous volume zone, which gets just a little suspicious, and we put in a lower high on the 5 minute. Man, I'm not liking this more and more.
Yeah, I think sellers got this.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my break even's gonna get tagged.
Yep, me too. I'm like 1 point away.
Yep, I got out.
Yeah, me too.
It was a good try. I mean, there was a lot of effort put in right there. They just couldn't get above the level.
Look where it is though. I forgot about the pivot level. I should have gave myself a few points. Look at my pivot level, bro. Look at yeah, I swear to God, if this hits my pivot and then goes straight up, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I just I don't got. I don't know. I needed that to break. Wasn't gonna risk anymore on the day. That lower high has got me just like a little sus.
Bro, my pivot. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
If this goes up, dude. These price action pivots, by the way, I think I'm the first to do them. And I don't know if you've been watching my streams long term. They've been so freaking accurate.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a flush right here. I don't know. I'm not seeing big sells. No, there's some zells.
Yeah, they're taking this down. But I still think buyers have control. They're just waiting. I'll buy the next level down.
Yeah, I'm glad I took the stop because I would have been, or the break even because I would have been full stopped here.
Yeah, I want to see how much sellers can really do because I'm ready to relong.
Yep, I would have been full stop. So that was a great break even. We protected ourselves there.
Not only that, but both trades. I mean, on my screen, you could see both of them would have been. I gotta move it over, but the first one was like 7 points. The second one was 15 points.
Yeah. Well, there was great potential because if we broke above, I mean, it was going to be a nice clear run to 380. Just couldn't quite get it, but I think we're going to yet today. It's just a matter of trying to find it.
Yeah, and I hate to say it because it's bullish, but I'll find the long.
Someone clip that.
It's AI, dude. It's AI. It's not me.
The bear is bullish.
No.
I want 305 and I'll try along. If we bounce before that, I'm okay with missing it.
Yeah, I have no desire to long this. If anything, I'd reshort my pivot level, which I might do. Yeah, I'm gonna reshort my pivot level. We're close enough to it that I'm just gonna do it here. I have enough room.
Yeah, it's dangerous to long until we see big obvious buys, because I mean we're rejecting that previous I'm gonna pull this over here. We're rejecting that previous multi-day consolidation zone right here. So I'm watching for that. This could be a swing short zone.
I'm looking just for just a scout. What you can see on my screen is a 10-point stop, but I'm 3 lots deep right now. I just need one leg down, come on. If this doesn't take that leg down...
big sell. If this gets 8 up, then it's probably gonna squeeze. I don't know, I just need like lower though. I think it needs to go lower. I could be wrong. Buyer's been weird all day. So
I got my plan. So I'm gonna add my blue line if it gets up there, and then take the stop. But if it continues, break out, and I'll hopefully make my money back on long later. So I got 2 limits in on my pivot if it decides it wants to go up there. It looks like I missed it by 2 points. Damn it. I would have loved to get a 5 lot in here because I do think, again, I'm only looking for a scalp. I don't think we're going to retrace everything, but for me, I think this is potentially a free 10 points. Where's your main levels, by the way? Should I be marking anything?
I don't have anything really hard that I like right now outside of 15,390 to 15,400. That's the only zone I'm looking for as like a target. But as far as levels in this area, not really.
Okay, they might. Oh, I just got filled at my pivot. Let's see if it denies.
Some big buys hitting. Don't know if it's fake or not.
Oh, I guess. Oh, big sells.
Yeah, some decent sells hitting. I think this pulls back to 317. Then we're gonna have to wait till like it's gonna pop a little bit, pull back, and then we're gonna wait and see who steps in there, and that's gonna be the decider.
I hope this works. I hope this works just so I could display my pivot, but it's we'll see.
All the big orders are coming in at your pivot. It's just do they live or not? Now they pulled back to that 317. Now looks like they're taking off. Man, I'm a little upset. I wanted lower. I thought
Me too. I thought the pivot would hold.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna wick like 305.
Oh, 53 buy too. Damn, this is bullish.
Damn boy, she thick.
Survive.
Mentally putting your cursed GIF in there.
Yeah, always. They got me though. Damn.
Fuckers. Quite a few sells hitting. Those might all be you though.
Yeah.
I guess yours were buys though. Your stop was buy.
Oh, true. I would actually buy this, by the way. I'm tempted.
I'm not against the buy. I don't know. The risk is kind of poopy. I say I'm still bullish to 390, or at least high a day 380. $20 minutes left in the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna be patient. But if this stays here till end of day, I'm going long for a breakout.
Choked on my own breath.
I had to do it. I'm long. I'm sorry. They retested that pivot and it retraced instantly. I'm gonna reduce my stop, but I had to take it.
I'm not against it. I'm not against it whatsoever. I say I like
Well,
I like the long side. Just the
Yeah, I'm long 5, by the way. I went 5 long on that. Once they retest that pivot, man, I was like, I can't miss this.
I guess I'm up 290 on the day, not 190. That's nice.
So we're pretty much up 10 points now. I'm gonna try to add to this essentially.
Yeah, the ad is good.
Up 12 points now, 120 bucks.
Run it to 390, baby. I'm gonna move my chart off the screen so we can watch yours. I'm not gonna get in a trade here.
A lot's gonna depend. So I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait. Hopefully this just runs forever. I'm gonna wait until we get pullback, and then I'll be adding whenever the pullback is.
I'll potentially add on the pullback or go long on the pullback.
This might be it, actually. Well, it's a tiny pullback, but
Rejecting this high, but I think this is gonna break for sure.
I added only 2 on that. Break even is set, so 0 risk. So we're up to 7 lots now.
If we can break the high with velocity here, I'll probably just get in a long with the stop underneath the consolidation here.
Lots of cells coming in and candles pushing up. This is good.
I think this is absorption that's about to break, so we're gonna run it.
Exactly.
I'm long 1.
Exactly.
All right, we're breaking the high.
I'm currently up 200 bucks, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna hold this. Take profit whenever you want to. I have enough on the day, even with that small loss I just took. I'm going for home runs at this point.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I think we run the rest of the day. Yep, there she goes. There she goes, baby.
Hell yeah, dude!
Yeah!
350, 358. I'm gonna take some off.
We're right there at 360. That was a nice little blow off candle. Let's see if we can get IBH here at 380.
Congrats, brother. We pulled it off. We pulled it off. But dude,
GG's. Took some work, but we got it.
yeah, you gotta admit that pivot retest. I'm telling you, bro, those pivots freaking work.
Yeah, that pivot retest was pretty sick. I want to see more buys come through. We just cleaned out a bunch of stops. Look at all these cells kicking in.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Or at least seeing some take profit here at this volume node. Got a pretty big volume node right here that we're got to break above, and then 380 should be a pretty easy snag.
Yeah, see, this is where your experience comes in, because I don't know nothing about that.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Breakout.
I went ahead and took profit. My entry is just too garbage to try to hold.
Yeah, I think mine will probably hit break even too, because Murder Algo's coming.
Oh yeah, we only got 7 minutes to Murder Algo. I think we for sure get 380. I would love to hold to 380, but like I said, it's a good thing I took profit. We're almost all the way back to my entry now. If I was in at like 320-ish, I'd probably just leave a stop below the wick and hold till close. But like I said, I didn't have a good enough entry, and I would have got break even right there. So I'm happy with the play.
This is exactly what makes the coach stream so great, bro. Because like all I could see was the breakout. When you saying all these numbers, none of those numbers are in my head, man. And
Yeah.
I need someone like you to be like, all right, you need to go here. Like, that's why we're such a good team together, bro.
I think so. Yeah, I think we're gonna support here, and then, like I said, high a day at 380. That's the target area. We just gotta support, but also it's end of day. It could get really weird here.
Yeah,
I'm 100% flat on the day though. I will not have any more entries with Murder Algo so close. We've had a great day. I'm up 318, so I'm happy with that.
Hell yeah. I'm not gonna say how much I'm up, but I took off 99% of the profit. I'm down to just 1 MNQ left, so whatever happens, happens.
Let me.
Yo, do you have that Pump It Up song?
Do I have the Pump It Up song? Do I have the Pump It Up song? Is it by Indoor? It's by Indoor, right?
Yes, it is. Sorry, I had to reply some DMs.
All right, baby. We gonna run it into the end of the day. Look at it pumping. Let's go. I'm gonna crank up the jams.
I'm listening on your stream.
A lot of volume coming in right here. 3 minutes to murder Algo.
I just hope they don't hit my break even.
Bitter David asks, can you explain Murder Algo? Well, Bitter, Murder Algo is in 2 minutes, and you will see a buttload of volume. This is the algorithms of the day offloading their positions. So around the last 10 minutes of the day, things can get really volatile at the 10-minute bell and at the 4-minute bell. So be careful and watch out. It's looking good though.
Yeah, but Murder Algo, man, it could just wick down and go straight back up. That's what I'm scared of.
Eddie Steve says nothing explains it better than watching it in action. 1 more minute. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Murder Algo.
Here we go.
Actually, my clock is not synchronized with Quant Tower. That's funny. You know, that was like the weakest murder algo I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Sometimes they're slow, bro. Sometimes it hits like a few minutes in.
Either that or my clock is just off 1 minute. Here comes the volume. Run it, baby. Run it. There she goes. And she's taking off. Off to the races, baby. Maybe. Pretty pathetic volume so far. What is that? Yeah, pretty weak volume so far into this 5-minute candle, I'm not gonna lie. Usually this spikes around 10,000 in the first minute. And we're only at 2,500.
Any spike down, I'm ready to add.
I don't know if we're gonna get it. I think we're just gonna slow by up. I'm not seeing any volume come in.
I can see the sunlight fade away. Ooh, come a little closer, stay with me.
I got my ad in.
Ooh,
I'm gonna put on some wrist stuff.
Putting on some risk. The man is living dangerously.
all the darkness, yeah, yeah, yeah. No matter where I'm at, I'll be okay. When you say I'll be a sunlight shining through the dark night, dancing till the sunrise, baby, I will light you up. I'll be a sunlight shining through the dark night, dancing till the sunrise, baby, I will light you up, light you up.
Still super weak volume.
Even if the sky falls down on me, ooh, you'll be the one to set me free. Ooh, yes, I've always been a little afraid of the darkness, yeah.
I added some more. I'm up to 3. The way I'm looking at it is worst case scenario, I give back that 7-lot winner, probably a little less. So I'm totally okay with that. I think the chances of us continuing this rip is pretty high, so I want it.
I agree. I agree. A lot of buys coming through.
You change your pin and hide your phone just in case he calls. Are you scared that I'll be there when you take him home? Would you tell me it all? Now I wanna know.
Man, it's probably gonna be one of those end of day, right at close rips if it's gonna happen. We are so close to the levels that I have marked out. We got literally within 20 points of my target level for the day. Right there at 390. I mean, we're right there. So, still definitely possible to get it here going into close.
Yeah, and just to be clear, if I'm having a huge day, just be clear, if I wasn't, I would have taken profit. That was a 40-point trade, but we're okay with some risk today.
So right at the bottom of the volume here, it's either going to quick flush or it's going to hold right here. If it quick flushes, it's going to quick flush down to 340 at that volume zone, and then it's going to rip. Not a big fan of the 5-minute candle that we just posted. We still got 5 minutes left. Can totally run that wick.
I added one more. Buyers coming in. I want to see.
Buyers coming in
I
strong.
think this is it.
Let's run that wick, baby.
Here we go. This is looking good. This is looking good.
Run it, baby. Run it, baby. Come on. Run the highs. Show us 390. Give us what we want.
Let's go.
Suspicious. I don't like all the cells coming in.
Yeah, it's a little concerning, but I think I got it. I'm actually ready to add if we break this wick. I'm gonna add more. I mean topside wick. I'm not gonna add the loser here. If we break topside wick, I'm adding the winner.
Few minutes left in the day.
Let's go.
Can we run it? Can we run it? Run that wick, baby. Run that wick. Come on. Show daddy some buyers.
Dude, sellers are hitting. This is nerve-wracking because I want to add. If buyers get past this, I'm 100% adding.
If buyers get past this, we're going to rock it hard. But we got to get past it. We got to believe. Everyone together believe. Just like in the Santa Claus 3, I need you all to believe in the bull market.
But it's true that we don't see it anymore. What we're fighting for. All I want is something to learn from you.
1 minute left. Can we do it? Do we believe? Everybody in chat, believe with me. Everyone believe. Oh, the sellers though. Come on.
I'm gonna take the
15
break even here.
seconds.
This seller's coming in. I'll take the break even. If it hits it, I'm like 1 point away. We'll see. The seller's coming in hard right now, so I think the break even's gonna get hit. I don't want to take drawdown. Yeah, they're coming in hard.
Dumb. Dumb.
It's all right, dude. We went for a home run. We actually did have a home run, bro. We hit the perfect long. It was 40 points in total, but we're both having good days. We didn't care to hold it.
Yeah, I'm still mad though. I wanted to see a new high a day. I'm disappointed in my fellow Bulls.
I'm always disappointed in the Bulls.
Where was the market smash button when we needed it?
Yo.
But
All right.
well, that pretty much concludes the stream for today. So, Oso, you got any closing words?
No, man. Thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully we do this again.
Thank you everyone for watching. Please go to my homepage, scroll down to the bottom. El Oso, go follow him. Like the stream, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one. Have a fantastic night.